Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. We're going to just do a series of videos just to show you more about the game and to showcase our facility and everything around it. So the first two is the how-to video of how to play pickleball. Just some rules and a general how-to is very important before you play the game, just so that you know what the rules are, how the game works, so it can give you a better idea on what pickleball is about and how to play it at a better way than if you come here without any rules. So the first part of pickleball, and probably the most important part, is this pink area here that I'm standing in called the kitchen. The kitchen is a non-volley zone, which means that you're not allowed to make a volley or a shot without a bounce like a smash inside this area, which is vital, because if you do that, even if you make your shot and then you fall into the kitchen or you touch the white line around the kitchen, then it's technically called a fault, and you'll either lose a point if your opponent has served, or if you've served, you'll lose your serve. Okay, the other thing around the kitchen is when you're actually serving a point, which I'll move back and just show you quick, which is behind the baseline. Feet are not allowed to touch the baseline when you serve. You have to serve diagonal from behind the baseline, and it's got to go over the kitchen line and into the blue part of the court. So if I actually demonstrate with a ball, what I'm going to do is actually do a serve that lands inside the service block area, which is legal. Okay, so that is allowed. The other thing around the serve revolving the kitchen is when you serve and it hits the net and it bounces inside the service block area, that is allowed. You carry on playing. There's no let scoring in pickleball around a serve. But if you hit the net and it goes and falls into the kitchen, that is a fault. Okay, so that's the kitchen area. Basically, when you start a pickleball game, you will always start on the right hand side, serving underhand from low to high. In pickleball, the ball has to make contact with the paddle below waist height. That is a law and a rule. So underneath waist height, from low to high, you can serve it with a bounce or without a bounce. Either is fine. Just nothing above waist height, and you're serving from right to left on the first point, and then in singles, you will serve from left to right when you are playing the second point on an odd score. So if the server has 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, you will serve it on the left. If you're on the right, your scoring is 0, because that's the first point. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Double scoring works a bit differently because you have a partner. So you will have your score, your opponent's score, and then you are either the first server or your partner is the second server. Just depends on how that works in terms of the way the points run. Okay, first to 11 points in pickleball wins a set or a game, and you have to win by margin of 2. So if you get to 9 all, it has to go 11-9. If it goes 10-9 and then it goes 10 all, it's got to be 12-10, and so on and so forth. Okay, so in pickleball, when a person serves, they are not allowed to run up and volley the return of serve. That's vital, and that's majorly important. So you have to serve, it bounces on your opponent's side once, your opponents hit it back once, and you can hit it after that with a bounce. You have to hit it with a bounce. After that, you can come up to the kitchen area and you're allowed to make a volley. Okay, so the returner of server actually has the advantage of returning serve and going up to the kitchen line and being able to make a volley or a smash without a bounce. But the server has to let that ball bounce before they can go up to the kitchen and volley. So those are the basic rules of pickleball in a nutshell. I've given you the scoring, how to serve, where to stand, and what the general rules are around pickleball, serving, scoring, and playing. So I hope you enjoy your game, and we hope to see you on the court soon.